Hey everyone, I wanted to go live today and talk about something that I have just felt passionate about for the last several years. And it has to do with a personal experience that I had several years ago. I'm going to share the experience and then just give you some perspective. So, several years ago, my husband and I were at a conference, and their morning meditation for this conference was somebody playing the crystal bowls. So this person started. It did not feel good. So I walked out of the room. My husband could see literally that I was reacting to it. And he whispered in my ear, do you need to leave? And I said, yes. So I did. The next morning, somebody else was playing crystal bowls. And my husband leaned over and he goes, do you want to leave? And I said, no, I'll stay and see how it feels. So this woman starts, and my body went, ah, oh my gosh. It was a totally different experience. So I wanted to share my perspective as to why that happened. And I want to speak and give people permission that, sound healing, crystal bowls, gong baths, you can find them everywhere right now. And I'm not knocking them. Please do not misunderstand me as somebody who's been in the sound healing world for years. I understand the value of it, but I also understand the power in it. And so for me, sound is a highway. And with bowls, the tone goes right into the body. With music, there's a melody. So it enters the body more in a different way. And tones, it's like a laser. And whether it's sound or music, it's a highway. And what's moving through the highway, and this is my perspective, is what is moving out of and through the practitioner. So I love sharing the tuning forks. When two things of the same frequency come into close proximity to each other, they create this resonant system. So what was the difference between the two crystal bowls that I experienced? One, I truly believe that the person playing had this very specific intention. And there's nothing wrong with intention, but it doesn't make the highway clear. When we play with a specific intention to do something, then we are anticipating an outcome. And we are attached to that outcome, and that energy is moving through our sound or the music. Please, for me personally, if I am in a space and somebody is playing a crystal bowl and their intention is to open my root chakra, I'm going to feel that. And I'm going to say, no, thank you. That's forced resonance. That is an energy of a force that's trying to move me out of my centeredness, out of my resonant frequency. And I feel that, and it feels forceful. And for people we all have trauma, we all have repressed emotions, we all have this energy inside of us. And yes, when we go into a space where the practitioner has been trained and does not have a specific intention and allows the highest energy to move through them and through their sound, then that is the frequency that we feel in the space. And that is so loving and comforting and supportive. When a practitioner thinks that they are going to heal you or think that they are going to open a specific chakra because they're playing a specific bowl frequency, personally, that does not feel comfortable. So I'm sharing my experience and my insight to language, to give language to, it's okay if you're in a space and it doesn't feel comfortable. get up and leave. That is the most loving, conscious self-care choice you can make. If the other people take it personally, that's their issue. Trust yourself. Trust what your body is telling you. And some people say, oh, well, if you feel that resistance, then you're just resisting it. And you need to move through and just let it open. Well, yeah, maybe they're right. And maybe they're wrong. Because maybe you are so sensitive that you can feel the practitioner's repressed emotions moving through that sound. So just don't fall into the hype. Don't fall into the marketing. People are jumping on this sound healing bandwagon, and just use discernment. I'm just passionate about empowering people to listen to themselves, trust themselves. And personally, I don't even believe and subscribe to the idea that the chakras resonate with the musical scale. We're so different. I personally, I change every day. So I'm sure we'll be talking about this more because it's something I'm very passionate about. I just wanted to go live for a few minutes here today and just say it's okay if you enter a space that's supposed to be healing and comforting. If it's not for you, leave. That is the most loving, conscious self-care choice that you can do. All right. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk again later.